And the countdown's done. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Monday edition. Monday edition. After Friday, we didn't have an edition because we were on the road. This is the Monday edition virtual happy hour. And I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about today. We'll figure out something. Let's roll the open in three, two, one. Here we go. Well, glad you all are along today. This is Monday. First off, you're probably wondering where am I at? Where exactly is he today? Because usually we're either in the studio in Dallas, on the patio, on the road somewhere. We're in Kansas City. It's our first show from KC that we've done on this channel. Okay, of course, obviously, I've done a lot of shows from Kansas City over the years. First one I've done personally here, and I just realized I was sitting here. Wait, it's 5 o'clock. It's Monday. It's that time. So we're gonna do a short one here, and what I'm gonna do this week, at least today and Wednesday. Now Friday, I'm gonna be traveling, and I just realized I changed my flight right during the right during our show. You know what? Maybe the wife and I can do it on the way home from the airport. That's what we'll do. That sounds a good idea. Anyway, I planned on a big beer show on Friday from the patio there at home, but did not. Had some scheduling things came up today, and I flip flopped the travel from Thursday to Friday. So anyway, came up on Friday, and I'm in the offices of the Monarchs, and it's not at the ballpark. Now I'll be out the ballpark shortly, and we'll be shooting a lot of the happy hours out there, especially the Monday shows and those off days. We'll be out there at the ballpark, pretty much the set that we'll be using for the Monarch shows. So anyway, glad you guys are along. Hope you're having a good Monday. And let's put the graphic up here. I don't have a lot today, but I'll kind of walk you guys through the weekend that was. This is Cuba Life. I having flashbacks to when I worked at the radio station in early 2000s at CBS there in Dallas. Hey, mate, good to see you, Matt. You saw the business cards. Yeah, you know what? That's funny. Let me slide over and grab one. Hold on. Somewhere. Here we go. Yes. Exciting. You guys see that? Is it focusing properly? Something? Is that too close? There we go. Better. And then the back. The back's cool too. Look at that. Very cool. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it, bud. Glad you saw that. Hope Australia's doing well today. And going good in Australia. I've had a lot of emails back and forth with folks in Australia, and I got to tell you, I'm missing you guys. And this is like the off season for Australian baseball, so it's the dead of winter for the off season for the ABL. Much like when we're in the ABL over there, when we're doing winter ball, it's a dead of winter for our U.S. season, our North American season. So I'm sure going through withdrawals. Although the difference in the two is that over there, you guys have Major League Baseball to watch if the hours line up, and then of course for us in North America, we got to watch Australian baseball if we want our fix during the winter. So I guess it works out both ways. But yeah, got those today. Kind of cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We decided to drive up on Friday. GM and I came up. Big help. I'm telling you, to be as lucky as I am to have a wife that supports what I do and really is always there. I mean, this move probably put it this way, my moves usually take about 3 days, but with her it takes one. I mean, I start usually packing on Tuesday to load the car up on Friday, right? Uh, she gets it all knocked out like this, and she had things sorted up here as well, which is awesome. And then have her, just able to knock things out. And we had a great weekend here. We like being here. We love being up here. Kansas City's cool to us because people are great to us. They treat us very well up here. We Of course, both of us have family here. She's got family. We both have multiple family members up here, mostly cousins, but there's doing a lot of junior ball at the moment, so plenty of baseball to watch. Yeah, I know that. You guys have been doing the junior ball, and I saw all the state league finals across the country, and then also the little leagues. That's all been going on. I know Paul, my broadcast partner with the Heat, of course, on Talking Baseball Australia. By the way, good morning, Paul, if you're seeing this, because it's 6:30 a.m., something like that. But what I was saying was that yeah, we love being up here. We have family and all that, so we're able to do our thing. We love living in Dallas. It's our home. It's our church home. All of our support systems there, but we also have family here. And Kansas City is really our second home. I mean, we're very blessed to have Perth, Dallas, and KC, and you couldn't get three better places in one's life to spend. So we love that, and we love the excitement of being here because there's a lot of undiscovered. We have our old favorites we like, and then we also find new places. And it's funny. I love to gamble. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm a gambling Baptist, like my mom. Um, I had only been to the casino here maybe twice over the course, and that goes back to 2014, the first year I came traveling here with Gary. And I think I've only been twice. And so we had a great night. Uh, she looked at me kind of funny. Let's go to the casino. And I'm kind of like, that's not a bad idea. So we did that, and then went to one of our favorite places, had some wings, and then we did the tourist thing, kind of did the downtown Power Light thing, and just had a fun time. Went to a couple places. Let's see Eric out there, Mark. Let's see brothers out there in Oak. By the way, you guys don't like to know this. Eric, good to see you, but Mark, you'll like to know this, brother. The gentleman who owns our team, the Kansas City Monarchs, the principal owner is Mark Brandmeyer. He's a brother from KU. How about that? So it's guys kind of have a Sigma Chi uh, in the house besides myself. So and Eric, it was also good to see that TCA represented the Masters yesterday. You had what Jesuit came in third, and then TCA came in second to in the Masters. How about that? So a big day for a lot of folks. Anyway, great time though. So wife and I, the fun thing about it is we know Target way too well up here, the one by our apartment, and we went Friday night, Saturday twice, and Sunday again. We went four separate times to Target, and because we had supplies to get on Friday. We went up there on Saturday and forgot. Oh, we didn't get your prescriptions. We had to go back because they have a CVS there. Good to see Don out there as well. And then Sunday we were like, oh wait, we need this. And we didn't have forks and knives, so to go back, and so Target that was a big part of our weekend, and just a lot of kicking it. Fun part was they got some really cool coffee shops here in town. And there's one we like to go. Well, I've been to a couple times, not too far from downtown. And GM tutored in the back from 4 to 6. I sat up front and did a little busy work and just kicked it. And then we went to the airport, and she flew back and got back last night. So anyway, I don't think she'll jump on. She's tutoring now. Mom would have been on today, but mom is actually gambling, as I mentioned earlier. I get that honestly from my mom. As a matter of fact, you guys will like this. So mom's a big penny slot player. Once in a while, she'll play quarters and even play dollars. But she is a huge. I mean, she can take a penny slot machine and milk that thing for hours. I mean, I remember one time in Vegas, she was down playing penny slots at the Golden Nugget, the old Nugget downtown. And downtown, this is before Fremont Street, or when Fremont Street first was redone. So this has been 15 years ago, whatever. So mom's in the Nugget, and she literally, I thought, well, she'll be done, and she's playing slots. She'll be done 20, 30 minutes. So I go check on her, and I'm playing blackjack, and that can take a while. So I was making these bathroom runs constantly during the mid shoe to check, or at the end of the shoe, when the card deck was over, to check on my mom, and she's down there still kicking it, playing the slots. And she's able to do that. I don't know how she does that patiently. I mean, she's able to sit there and just. GM and I got, then we put a denomination in there, a pretty good one, cash, and we won $17. Woo! We moved to the next day. So we did it like 3 times. We kept winning just a little bit, and we finally got a little greedy at the quarters and lost some. Then played $1, lost some, won some. Then we were just like doing this. We just had no patience. We were just, and plus now they've all got these crazy ass lines and they're playing. We finally got to the point where we had $40 left. We're like, you know what, $2 machine, let's just go. So we did that. But I asked my mom last night. I said, Mom, how do you do it? And I'm going to ask her on Wednesday when she comes on, how does she do this whole penny slot thing? But she knows the whole lay of the land. She knows the machines by name, what brand, not the brand, but the game. There's certain types of machines, and she knows them all. It's amazing what that woman does. So anyway, that was our Saturday night. Good times there. Great to be back. That means that baseball season's not far from me. It means to be back in the broadcast booth and doing the things. We've been talking about baseball for me since forever. Now we're actually going to get back into the booth and do that. So that's also good as well. And more Monarch talk, which is always good. There we go. Monarch talk, which is always good. Ballpark's being renovated currently, and my office is sort of ready, but not quite. My office is ready. My booth is ready, but the booths around them weren't 100% ready. There's still some wiring to put in and things of that nature. Looks good. New carpet. Love that. But I figure another week or two here and then over there is what I understand. So that's good news. Stadium's going through a lot of really cool things. They put the grass, and the pictures are too dark to show you when I was over there on Friday, so I'll have to take some. Actually, on Wednesday, we'll go out there Wednesday. We'll shoot it from Wednesday out there. That'll be fun. We'll shoot it from Wednesday in the stands, and maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll go to the booth up there and do it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or maybe I'll just go shoot some pictures tomorrow, and then I'll have on the show Wednesday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But field looks great. The Women's Professional Soccer League, the NWSL, they're playing. The Kansas City team is sharing the ballpark with us. They're joint tenants with us, and they'll be playing their games there. And they have a game 2 weeks from tonight. And so they've got the field, the baseball dirt's covered with grass, real grass. Looks great. They put some different bleachers up in different angles and stuff because there's going to be a little different. The field's going to lay out at an angle. So anyway, ballpark looks great. Still working on the suites and all that. It just looks great. So it's exciting to be here. Exciting to be amongst the baseball family again and all that. So how are you folks doing today? What's going on? Tell me what you guys do over the weekend. Anything new, news-wise? I mean, just the normal stuff. If you're a Rangers fan, yikes. Red Raiders, though, big comeback win on Saturday. They won that walk-off fashion, then just pummeled TCU yesterday. Took 2 or 3 from the Horned Frogs in a top 10 matchup. That was a big series win for the Red Raiders. Huge series win. Saw Matt McClung is in the transfer portal, but may go to the NBA as well. That's the 4th Red Raider to go from the Chris Beard administration. So I would usually be more alarmed about that, but because the way the transfer portal now is the thing. I mean, college basketball is not like what it was 30 years ago when you knew the players for 4 years. Now they're there 1 and 2 and done. So it's the way it is now. Kevin asking, how's this week the Association press box looking? Kevo looks great. Looks really good. New carpet, new paint, some new ceiling tiles, and most of them. They're still working there, but it looks good. Really, really good. That ballpark is really coming into shape, so it'll be exciting. But yeah, your seat's saved, mate. Remember, I was telling the IT guy this morning that yeah, Rob bought those naming rights. Yeah, he did. He wrote a big check. He did. By the way, you guys, I think you know this, Kevin, but we do our uniform reveal on Friday. So when you guys taping your show, because it's a podcast, but just a worthy note that we'll be revealing at 10 a.m. on Friday. Another cool thing that they've done here, Kevin, and you guys are just general excitement when they're doing a store, a pop-up store in the mall right by the ballpark, and Legends pop-up, and it was so cool. GM and I were walking through the crowd there on Friday. It's an outdoor mall, really cool. Place was jamming. People were buying gear left and right. It's really exciting. Seeing people talk about the team, wearing the caps and all that. It's really a cool deal. And I can tell you, Jim and I were walking around the mall just, this is awesome. We were so fired up, man. We bought Carolina sweatshirt, a t-shirt, I bought a cap and ready to go, ready to rock and roll it. So Kevin, new merch out there, by the way. And that's two things you talk about, Kevin, on your show. The uniforms are reveal on Friday, and then we've also got the store that's rocking as well. So pretty cool. Good stuff happening. Kevin, how was a trip to Des Moines? Did you enjoy the hockey? Kevin makes the road trips. Let's see here. Yeah, it's kind of weird because the schedule is going to start getting really odd with it. Because I'll be going back. I'll be commuting between Dallas and here on the weekends until the season starts. And once the season starts, we're playing almost not every night, but we have a lot of off days on Monday. I think we'll move the show to Monday, maybe a little earlier at 4 o'clock ish, maybe. But be some flexibility. But this since really what March 1, February 20th or so, we've been pretty flexible. We've had to move around a little bit, and uh, it's not yes and no. It's temporary right now, Dan. This is where I'm at right now, but I'll be upstairs eventually. But the most of the ticket staff, Dan, is here. All the front office are here in this office, but eventually the day-to-day folks, Joe Pietra and his field staff, myself, the folks that are there will be at the ballpark. But this is the executive office is here, and we have a great staff, man. It was so cool this morning to walk in and the warm welcome and see all the new faces, and it's really cool. So it's exciting times to be part of the Monarch family. Kevin says we got to stud the making. It's weird to still be mid-season hockey and yeah, it's weird. I went to B-Dubs last night, dropped GM off of the airport, went and had a couple wings, and had the Stars and Predators shootout, and had the Spurs Mavericks, both of them going at the same time. That's the one thing about being here that I'm not used to, because I'm so used to walking to a pub and you got NBA always on and the Stars, NHL on. But what's kind of cool here is you've got a lot of fans of those two leagues that, like last night, there were fans watching the Pelicans and you had folks watching the Mavericks. You got a real variety of fans watching, where you go to a pub in an NFL or NBA or NHL city, it's all that one team, but it's kind of cool to see that. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Congratulations, by the way, there in Australia for your all the happy romantic news, Knowles. And happy birthday to you late as well. I know that you had your birthday was over the weekend, I believe, right? And I need to reach out to your son and check on him. I need to do that. I'll do that this week at some point. Anyway, what else is going on? What all y'all got going on? Again, sorry, Mom won't be here today, but she's winning at the slot machine, unlike her son, who, although when I finally got a seat at the blackjack table, did fare a little better. So that was all good. But in case you missed it earlier, yes, got the new business card. Love that. Love that. How about that? Oh man. Yeah. So we're if it wasn't for my wife, I'd be in a world of hurt, because I would be racing to the grocery store trying to get everything sorted. But she was just awesome. Good to see Larry. Australia representing big time today. You guys are up. Well, of course, in Sydney, you're what? You're almost to 9 or 8:30, right? No, you're earlier than that. You're 9:30. You're halfway. You're 9:30, 10:30. And in Perth, you're 6:30 in the morning. So you're up early. Up early. It's crazy because I'm walking this morning right around the apartment there in Bonner Springs, and sun's coming up. And I always think about this when I see the sun coming up and I'm doing my workout, that it's dusk. It's saying goodbye in Australia and in Perth, and saying hello here. It's crazy. What a beautiful world it is, isn't it? Hey, Kevin, what kind of show is is that the IHL? Is that what that is? What is that show like in general? Like, I guess maybe it's just I don't. Maybe it's a team by team deal. It's probably a lot like the minor leagues. Probably a team by team deal, huh? By the way, if you guys want to jump on the green room's open. Mom's not here again, and the GM's not here, so the green room's open. If you want to jump on, and there's your link right there. Go to the link, and I'll put you on, and we can have a chat and talk on a Monday or a virtual happy hour. The show about absolutely zero, except on Fridays when we do beer test. That's what we do, right? Oh boy. What else? What else? What else? Just trying to see if anything exciting here. The H, did I say IHL? That's what I meant. Yeah. Did I say IHL? I'm thinking International League, which is ridiculous. Well, of course, Kevin, all the hockey, all the baseball leagues have new names now. There was an article today about the old Pacific Coast League name's gone. It's now AAA West. It's like when you go to the generic aisle at the grocery store and buy chips or soda. It's now AAA West. So, yeah. So how is that show, Kevin? Good to see Eric out there as well. By the way, good fishing this weekend, Eric. It looked like. Where were you guys at? You were right there. You weren't in the red. We weren't in the Texoma, were you? Yeah, I'm at the show with the AHL. Is that a pretty much a? Is it more like a minor league baseball show, or is it more like an NHL show? I guess is my question. Uh, yeah, okay. It used to be there was an IHL, so I'm not totally cool. It's okay, good. There was an IHL. All right. AHL is like AAA for baseball, but I guess my question is the show like the minor league? They do minor league bits, or is it more like an NHL game where they're I don't know more buttoned up? I guess is the word for it. More like a big league ball game. Good to see Jody out there as well. So yes, in case you joined me late, I'm coming to you from Kansas City metro area, Leetwood. They're not doing ice promos because of COVID. I got you. Well, that makes some sense. I've heard the same thing about the NHL. Of course, the NHL, I mean, Stars don't do. They do some things, but for the most part, the Zambonis out there between periods, and they have the Ice Girls come out and do their thing. But most of the promotions they do for the Stars are done in the stands or with the DJ or the MC or whatever PA guy. Yeah, not doing that stuff. Changing world with the hockey, all the sports though. But anyway, glad you guys stopped by. Got any road trips, Kevin? You got one coming up? School, yeah, they're doing. And that's the thing. The video boards now are so crucial. I know when I was at the Ranger game last week, the video board was even though the Major League always uses the video board anyway these days, especially so now. I mean, really, it was video board heavy. Video board heavy. Yeah, you gotta have a good video board. That's a plus. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't really have anything too exciting today. No one wants to jump on. I mean, no one wants to jump on the old green room. There it is, right there. You can jump on. I'll put you on and let me know you're there, and then I'll put you on. But if not, all good. This will be a short one. Wednesday, we'll do something fun for sure. I don't know what, but we'll have a little more something. I know Mom will be back for sure on Wednesday. And again, the beer show, I think my flight on, let's see, Des Moines is one of the last time in 2 weeks. It's time to plan my baseball excursions. Yeah. When is Saints opening day there, Kevin? As I look at my flight time this week, I think it's at 4. Double check. Somewhere. There we go. Yeah, it's like at 4 to 5. So we're going to miss the beer testing on Friday. Maybe we'll do it late. I don't know. Maybe the wife can take me to Three Nations Brewery there in Louisville. We can do that. Maybe we'll do that around May 11th. Okay. Kevin, what you got feeling on? I mean, it's different because you don't. I mean, you know they're going to be prospects or roster fillers. Is it a different feeling covering them than it was? I mean, it has to be in years past. If you're watching the signings, has to be a little different feeling out there. Show will be the same. I don't think you'll notice the show any different at all. I think that'll be pretty much the same. I would think, but before you're watching, oh, so and so signed, we signed this guy. Not going to be that way nearly as much with the Saints. Just by take, anyway. Just by take. All righty. What else we got? Anything else exciting out there? Anything good? Yeah, this is the Cube Life. Yeah, the Cube Life. There it is. Haven't been one of these since I was in with CBS Radio back in the early aughts. Yeah, I would think so. I think that let's just say, Kevin, I was to call affiliated ball. I think it'd be different. I've done it before, obviously, but to do affiliated ball where you don't really the players, it's a different feeling. I love this American Association because we're getting new blood. We're recruiting players all the time. Where you're with affiliated ball, the farm director has that call. That's who puts you where or who puts the players where. You don't really. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to it. A guy's gone, the guy's back, and the guy. It's that way. It'll be different. That'd be different for sure, though. But you do a great job. Kevin does a phenomenal job this week in the American Association with Rob Paneer. Really good stuff. Oh man. I'll tell you this though, the one thing that's different this year, usually because I haven't been up here and I haven't been in my work mode since September of 2019. I mean, I've been doing my off-season work, but my season work I've not done since September 2019. So it's been weird. It was really strange. We were so excited to get here, Jim and I were, but at the same time, we've been spoiled because we spent so much time together. I mean, we've done all these little road trips together and all these things over the course of the last year and a half. And it was tough saying goodbye yesterday. It was probably it was tough leaving. It was tough saying goodbye because I mean we've spent so much time. We've been spoiled. A normal year, I mean, I'm blowing and going and traveling, and it's just not been that way. Let's see. It's tough knowing when the American Association is now like starting over. Yeah, recording this week. Okay, we're running this week. Well, okay. I need to check that out. Is that you'll post that on Twitter, right? So I can check that out. Correct. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah, it was just different this year. It's exciting because it's been so long, but we've also spent so much time together that it's. I mean, it was one of those things where for example, usually I just drop her off at the airport and go, but I actually waited for the flight to take off. I mean, I haven't done that. I've not done that since we were in Australia for Christmas 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. And I waited that morning for her flight to take off there, and before she took off to go to Sydney and on to Dallas. And I mean, I nerded out and hopeless romantic, whatever to call me, and watched her take off. So I mean, that's not always the case, but this was the way it was. I just one of those things, kind of milking the moment, and I get like that sometimes. So anyway, I got the throat going for the season though. It's getting a little dry here. All right, last call here. If you guys want to chime in, and love to hear from you. Excuse me. Um, funny if Joe Brand cancels, you call my mom. I don't know Joe. I know the name, but I have not met him yet, nor the young man in Gary. But I look forward to meeting those two gentlemen. Good to see Carter back in Sioux Falls too, Kevin. That's kind of cool. But yeah, mom will come on the show. I guarantee you she will. I guarantee you she will. I guarantee you. Last call. Let it have my jump on. It's all good. If not, it's okay. It's all good. Let's start scheduling guests. So we may do that too. I think I pretty much bugged everybody enough here that's time to probably log off anyway and head back and do a little George Foreman catfish tonight with a little Monterey Jack cheese on top. So that'll be pretty good. All right, Wednesday do the same thing, same time, same place. Maybe we're gonna move this around. We may show you the sites of KC. I may just go to some of my favorite places in KC and do it for there. We may do that. We'll have some fun with it while we're here, and then we'll be back hopefully. Now next Friday, week from this Friday, we will be in Big D for the beer test for sure. And so I do a little shopping. I'm going to shop this weekend for the beer for next Friday. How about that? They'll be sorted so we can continue the trend of GM grading low and me grading high. How about that? All right. Much love to you. Virtual hug. Say it every time. Let's be better tomorrow than we were today. Let's continue to show love and empathy and be kinder to each other. And the virtual hug. There you go. Virtual hug from me. I'll see you guys on Wednesday from here in Kansas City. I love y'all. Much love. We'll see y'all then. Thanks for stopping by for a few minutes. And allow me just to chat with you guys and say hello here on Virtual Happy Hour. Much love. See y'all then.